The conditions which framed and taught us our standards have gone with it.
Well, hello and welcome to the Fomo Travel Show. My name is Flight Captain Achora Azari signing in. So this week we went to a really amazing transformative project run by a group of youth under the umbrella Public Spaces Network. Now these guys, what they do is they reclaim rubbish sites in places, high density areas around Nairobi. But this time we went to visit their project in Dandora. So they reclaim rubbish sites and turn them into these amazing spaces. Follow us, let's see what it's like.
Taking off, I close the door. House cold as stone. Can't take no more. To be alone is where I go. I choose to walk this lonely road.
Welcome to the river.
Oh wow! Oh, this is so cool. Oh.
Welcome and you feel like a cockroach.
Repeat that, come here, come and say that. Repeat
Welcome to the river's garden and feel free like a cockroach.
I swear me, I'm coming to hang out here like every day. Oh, this is so creative. You guys well done, man. You have what? Rabbits? Guinea pigs? Alright, I follow you.
We have this made of tire. We have a library there.
Oh. Okay, people, I'm officially, this is my spot from now on. Wow, chicken murals. As you should. This is so creative.
I took a step in the water to see if I float. Drown me in the deep end to see if I float. I took a step in the water.
It was a former dam site.
Okay, tell me this on camera.
My name is Evan Sotieno, aka The Transformer. I am the chairperson and the founder of this place. So this place that we are standing on, it used to be a dam site. So me, I've been brought up here in Dandora, just opposite here is where my home is. So when we were growing up, this used to be a dam site where when we were kids we used to come and play here. So it reached a point when I grew up, I started that what if I transform this place from this dam site and we create it into a beautiful park where at least people can come and chill out. And the idea was, if I make this beautiful garden, let me use the resources that are waste, things that people call waste, like the backward of a computer, like gumboots. Yani, the material for this place are those things that people consider waste. So the idea is that if we transform this place into a beautiful site using those waste materials, at least we will challenge the other area to start the transformation also of their spaces using the waste.
When did you start this project?
Yeah, this project I started it back in 2015.
And how long did it take you to get you to this point?
Like 4 years, 4 to 5 years, with passion, patience, and the dedication. Then at least we can create something.
Did you do it yourself, or who helped you?
I did it with my fellow youth member. We grew with them here in our community. So I mobilized them and I told them, instead of us idling around, why don't we start something that will benefit our community?
Great.
This is just a garden. We have also made a place where the kids we have placed a swing for them, where at least our next generation, we know they have somewhere at least they are playing. So also that place used to be a dump site, but at least now when we walk around, I see our kids are playing there. We feel happy, at least we know there is something we are doing to the community.
And to come and access this place, is it free for the community, or how anyone can come?
Yeah, it's free for the community. Anyone can come. What happens? They only contribute 30 shillings. So this goes towards the maintenance, paying of electricity, things like water.
Oh, you have electricity?
Yeah, we have electricity. We have everything here. We have electricity. We have washroom. We have water here. We have a library. When you are inside here, you are not you can't go outside because you have everything.
Okay, so tell me about the library system.
So what happens with the library system?
Actually, walk with me and show me. Yeah.
To the unknown is where I go. I choose to walk this lonely road.
Down there. Okay, so tell me about the library.
So, about this library system, the system that we are using is that after we had transformed this place, it was now idea to come up with the best ideas to make sure that this place is so sensitive, and so that people can have a way of coming to acquire anything here. So we come up with the idea of creating a library here, a community library. So this community library, what happens with the community? They only pay 100 shillings for registration. Once you pay that 100 shillings for registration, you just come, you pick any book you want, and you go and read it. So when you pick a book, what happens? We write you in this book. This is our main book. What happens? Anyone who picks books here, these are some of the people who have come here and read the books here. So you see, this is the idea. So if you pay 100 shillings, we have your names and we give you cards. So you just take any books you want, you go and read them at home, or you can come here and read.
And who are the main people who come for this library? Is it kids, adults?
So the library, we have two types of library here. We have the adults library on this side, and these are the kids library. So the school-going children, we have their books here. So this library, it benefits all the community, kids and adults. And the adults who want to read, we have magazines, we have the leadership books here, we have the motivational books about love, everything we have here.
Okay, go on.
The idea here, we are drawing the big 5 animals. The idea is after we finish this, because we haven't finished it yet, we have only go a half mile. So there is another half mile coming. So the idea, we want to draw the big 5 animals here. So the big 5 animals, we want to teach our community, the school-going children, because we have the agenda of bringing them around here to come and learn, and we teach them how to take care of the environment. So the big 5 animals, we are encouraging the children to come and learn more about them. If our community cannot be able to go to the park, at least we just try to bring that mindset here at home. And another thing, all the trees that we have planted here are only fruit trees. These are avocado, we have the mapera, we have the bean, we have the sugar cane. So everything that we have planted here, we have purpose. So every tree that we have planted here are fruit trees. The idea is that if you come here and eat the fruit tree of this place, we challenge you to go and send the message. We call it, we believe in the gospel of transformation. Transforming spaces, transforming mindset. We have a library here, and we are appealing to well-wishers anywhere where you are. Please donate for us books. We still need more books, and if you have things like camera, we really appreciate when people come here to read. At least we take some camera. Thank you. We haven't finished. We want to put a fish pond. Somewhere we will be coming to the yard, fill out, and put Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I was going to ask, do you have Wi-Fi? Yeah. Cool.
Okay, this is a nice place for entertainment. He welcomes all the ones who come for it, those who need it for birthday, wedding, or whatever that they want to celebrate. He's a good man.
And are you finding that the children, more of the neighborhood children, are coming to read and enjoying reading?
Yes, they even come to dance there for their festivals. Yes, and I enjoy. Yes.
Thank you so much. Hello.
This is the tallest building in Dandora.
Hi.
So that is what we do at Believers.
Very nicely. Sorry.
This tree was planted by the late Wangare Maathai. We still maintain it today.
Yani pale wanaweza transist watoke hii stage waende stage next. Hii mnafanyaje kama hiyo? Maybe akiwa primary alikuwa na akienda secondary atarudi akiwa tofauti. Na mtoi baada ya miaka 7, 8, 9, 10 pia atakuwa bazenga tu kwa mtaa. Nyinyi mko na plan gani mshia? Kwa sababu sisi tukiangalia watu tuna nao sasa. Kuna wale wamegrow na kuna wale wana grow. Na tupendelee venye tunawaachilia. Unaona sasa kama sisi tuseme ni sports. Si discipline zote waga zina absorb watu kutoka kwa hizi ma age categories za soka. Kwa jili pale mtu ako kwa timu yangu si sababu anajua ball. Mimi najua ni kwa nini yuko hapo. But akishapita hiyo age category sasa. Sisi tuko stuck. Nyinyi hapo mnafanyaje?
Regeneration ngekwambia I'll cross that bridge. But hatujafika hapo, kuna wengi wako 6, 7, 8. But plan ni labda in 10 years. Sasa kwa hiyo wanafaa kuingia after high school. Watakuwa shapo wakubwa. So like wakistick na sisi, wakikuwa consistent, labda tunawaconnect na technical schools, makole. Then tuna make sure mtu yaja kutuza. Hata kama tu ni watu 10 tu peke yake, hao wataenda watarudi wakikutana na watu wengine tena.
Okay, say, what's your name? Hi.
Hi. Eyo. 1 OBC hapa, Kevoski ama Ibra. Tuko brotherly sisterly love. Karibu sana.
Nice. Are you a volunteer here or what do you do here?
I'm a visitor here and I don't feel like going away.
Nice. Who else? Hi.
Yo, I'm a King Ochoto aka Unyo alongside sister brother love. Mimi niko hapa benchmarking, niko tu hapa na siondoki.
Nice. How about you with the nice teeth?
Charles, niko hii area hii base. Nimefurahia sana kufika hii area.
All right, so let me this you can answer together, eh? Have you guys volunteered? Have you done any work in this place at any point, or you're new? So are you inspired to come and join?
So much inspired, motivated.
Excellent. And how does it make you feel to see the place changing so much? You guys grew up here? Okay.
So we had come to benchmark here.
True?
We had come to benchmark.
What's benchmark?
We have visited this area so that we can learn.
It's like an exchange program.
Use best practices, eh?
Yes.
Okay.
And also it can open our minds on how you can utilize the spaces from that place.
Excellent.
The idea is that we want to replicate the ideas that we learned here in our own home setting. 4 of us come from a town called Tuku. It's on the outskirts of Nairobi. We have our own swamp area that has been grabbed and it's in a bad shape. So, and we want to create such a space there for recreation for people, everyone, not just children, everybody, visitors. Yeah. So we came here to see how people are changing similar settings.
Excellent. And from a lady, I like your t-shirt.
Thank you.
Hi, just remove your mask. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Vairimo. And the purpose of the visit today was just to benchmark and see what other people in the community are doing for themselves, for giving back, because that's the plan that we have, myself and my colleagues. So that's what we want to do. We want to give back to the community and create a space like this, because where I come from, it's a town and people don't have like a resting place. You can just go chill and do your own things. We want to give people a place where they can go and relax, because in our place, I come from Kikuyu, and it's either you go to a restaurant and have to like buy something, or sit at home.
So what impresses you the most about this initiative?
The fact that it was self-driven. For most of these people, like she said, it took her how long? Was it? She said a year. Like during COVID is when she took the time to kind of bring this whole dream together. So the fact that everyone motivated themselves and actually went ahead and did it. One of the guys, I think Evans was his name, he said, don't wait for resources from the government or for offices, and that's been like a challenge that we've had. So doing it for yourself and deciding to start and actually go ahead with it without waiting for someone to come and tell you, because you can only start with 1,000 shillings and then it will grow from there. So yeah, that's it.
Or just picking up the trash.
Or just picking up the trash. True.
Go.
I am Josephat Karomi, community champion. I am the one who has organized this benchmarking for others to know what other team are doing on the ground. So I'm happy towards what Sister Brother Love are doing.
And what's the average age of the group here, the people you've assembled?
Age from 18 to 35.
So this is a youth-driven initiative?
Yeah, this is a youth initiative, and I'm also community ambassador on the ground.
Bonga.
I'm Anthony. I'm with the group. I'm with Mary. So we are here for benchmarking and learning new ideas on how to grow our place.
What's your personal favorite?
Actually, I like the environment personally. So I really love the nature. The place is very beautiful. So I really like the place.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, welcome to the Fomo Travel Show. My name is Flight Captain Achola Rosario signing in. What's up? We're here at this amazing initiative in Dandora with these lovely, beautiful ladies. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Ivy Maina, the project coordinator from Public Space Network. Yeah, and I guess I'll tell them more on what we do later.
Sure, no problem. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Mercy. I'm the founder of Sister Brother community-based organization.
Okay, so tell me, how did you guys, what was the turning point for you guys that you decided you were fed up of seeing all the rubbish and you decided you're going to do something about it? Tell me, was there like specific day or anything? Go on.
Oh yeah, that was in 2019 after seeing kids playing in dangerous places and most of the free spaces that had been set aside for the kids being grabbed by selfish people in the community.
Those who shall not be mentioned, you know who you are.
So I decided to get a space where kids can come, be kids, have fun, and be nurtured.
Okay.
Yes.
And now, tell me, Ivy, like how this whole organization thing, how long has it been going?
Yes, so Public Space Network is a non-profit organization that transforms public spaces, and it was formed in 2017. Initially, it was actually piloted just here in Dandora at Believers and Mustard Seed, which I hope you'll see in this video some of the spaces that
we've seen. It's the most inspiring thing I've ever seen.
And so we wanted to take that to other neighborhoods, not just Dandora, to show people that you can actually create a space outside your home. You don't have to go to Central Park or all the way to Uhuru Park. And I'm a graduate urban planner, so this is actually in my profession. Spaces are not meant to be planned like concrete jungles. In fact, Kenya doesn't follow any of these rules, and from policy level to governance, and that's why we decided this umbrella body would be something that propels the change, and that's why you see very many spaces coming up. And people, I think COVID, if anything, COVID taught people the importance of green spaces. You couldn't stay at home the whole day. I mean, you'd go crazy. Research shows that people who are constantly in buildings and all that, their mental state is affected, and that's why there's a movement to create public spaces, and not just like a space that only serves men, a space that can serve women, a space that can serve children, just a space that can serve the elderly, a space that can serve everyone.
Okay, so now going with that thing about movement, yes, this is done with the help of volunteer work, this is done with recycling, but keeping the organization together, mobilizing people like all these lovely gentlemen and ladies here to come, that costs money, airtime, what. Where do you get this money from? How do you sustain this?
Okay, so when it was piloted, some people from UN Habitat came and saw that was a good initiative, and at the very first edition, when we wanted to take it not just from Dandora but Nairobi wide, they were willing to help us. So that being said, help comes from other organizations that want to do the same thing, and it's sort of like their mandate, and they deal with spaces and all that stuff.
And have you reached out to the county government? Has anyone responded?
No, we haven't.
Why not? How come you haven't reached out? You think it's not necessary? Because it's viable if you think it's not necessary, because a lot of government officials just waste a lot of time and spend resources on other things other than what it's supposed to go to. So is that why you've chosen not to, or you just haven't got there yet?
I think we've not gotten there yet. Probably in future we'll be able to reach out to the county. county government. But for now, we're doing everything out of pocket, well wishers, friends, and volunteers.
Okay.
So they need, all these groups need all the well wishers they can get. And just to answer your question, some people in the government offices are willing to help, but some are stuck in their old ways. They would rather build a plot, gorofa, like everyone else. But I think one thing I usually say is we can, they're called best case practices. That's why you see people are, they do want the expressway to be built because, other countries now are actually tearing down their roads. So why are we now building roads that we know financially they'll cost us, but they don't serve the people, and that's the same thing in neighborhoods. We're going to put up so many buildings, but when you need a party, you have to go all the way, it doesn't make sense. So I think it's a challenge to Kenyans to just, I'm not saying copy what people are doing in other countries, but just, you can take best case practices and see what you can adapt and what you leave behind.
Okay, so signing out, I'm not going to be as polite as these guys. Come on, give your time, bring your money, bring yourself here, see what it is. I swear to God, I was just like touched, like when I was on the other side, I was like, so like come be inspired as well. This is something that is real. This shows, what is possible if you just get out there and do it together. So for the Fomo Travel Show, my name is Flight Captain Achora Rosario signing out. What's up? See you later. Everybody say hello. Hello. How are you? Fine. What are you doing?
Fine. What are you doing? We are reading storybooks.
Ooh. Can I come and see? Hey, what's your name? Jina yako?
Richard.
Richard. Oh, hi Richard. What are you reading? What's it called? Solar System. Very clever. Nice one. Hi guys.
Hi.
This is so nice.
So you need like more books?
Yes, we need more books. Okay, we need storybooks for the kids. We need games. We need Play-Doh. Play-Doh. We need Play-Doh because right now what we have is not enough to cater for all these kids.
Coloring pencils,
Coloring pencils, drawing books, name it. Anything for the kids. Yes.
And then do you also encourage people to come and volunteer their time?
Absolutely, we do. Like, we encourage volunteers from far and wide. Please come and volunteer with us. These kids need a big brother, they need a big sister.
Okay, say the website where people can find you.
sisterbrotherlove.org, or you can check out on Facebook, Sister Brother Love, community-based organization. Yes.
I've been doing music, for equal rights and justice, burning down capitalism and burning down that, greediness, from way back, I refused a lot of contracts from boss men to promote me as a, let me call it a commercial artist, because the reason why I aborted their contracts is because they wanted me to sing funny music, music which can't uplift my own people, I couldn't live my own people, so I decided to work upon, positive music and music which can uplift my own children when I'm not away. So for that we ready to go mash up Babylon, because Babylon can't stop. We are too many more than the greedy people, So
Eyo, watu wa pole ndani ya keja hapa kodi Dandora malaplap tu mtaani, tumetoka hapo hivyo sisterly brotherly love, kadhani kwenda kufinya huku mbele, au sio? Yani we're going to put something in our
Wapole watu wamboli watu simple tunazitoka, tuko Dandora benchmarking, tunakwepa tunazisoma maendeleo waziwazi ya vijana. Yo watu wamboli watu simple skin tutoe kionyo dole mango to niko ready to represent watu wamboli hapa inside. That's one, thank you.
Just to get that shit over the mazima dem afi fight your battle. Na yate sakala kwewe isebubi oreye mbela joita mwele kuyisobubi. Bela mugu matebela mugu mugu bela kekasela kenyini akamala wechi. Geto yuta matopo wane wanku badembela nge kunyiganza chensa wabutapowa. Geto yuto mulilo tokuzikiza kwe kwa nyaringe opocha ulie wanye chizikiza. Geto yute pangino.
I'm the chair. Yeah. Our team consists of 5 groups from 5 wards. So our team in the groups comes with
okay, I'll get you.
Out of these 25 groups, each group has 30 members. So if we call all the groups, we are like 540 members.
540 members?
From 25 youth groups. Each youth group has 30 members.
That's very impressive.
That is a big movement.
Yes.
So we are transforming Kabukunji Park, and initially it was somewhere crime were being done. Voters were being drawn there. So through this public space network, we started transforming the park last year. So we are in PSN competition and we are hoping for the best.
Excellent.
As we continue Cake Kabukunji Environment Conservation Champion. So I was inspired by being Master Seed CBO, because there were in media houses, there were being since they started transformation in 2014. This competition has empowered like 4,000 people, and so far has transformed 120 public spaces, through which initially were dump sites, and so far has reduced crime rate due to that empowerment. So we are telling the youth to join hands and let's work as a team. We create conducive environment from this activity. So I'm so glad and I'm pleasure to meet you, because like now through youth, that's why this space you are walking is so smart. Through youth, that's why this environment is so conducive. So we appreciate what these youth are doing, and we encourage other youth to emulate what these youth are doing.
Accepted by idiots. What happened to your arm? Running fast, so I can see.
kwanza mapicha nimepiga mingi. Jaja. Bado memory loss. Memory kwa poa. Very good. Remember. No
So yeah, I hope you are as inspired as I was by these guys. Ivy, Josephat, Millicent, and a whole bunch of other people, also Mr. Charles. You guys have done an incredible thing. This is something that is not going to end. This is something that is going to last for generations. Because you're not only just transforming a space, you're transforming a mind. And you're not waiting for leaders to do it for you. Ugandans, take note. Yeah, because you guys have a tendency of waiting. Every time I used to do interviews in Kampala, everyone would be like, oh, our leaders, oh, our leaders. Did you hear any of these youth say anything about our leaders? No. And that is what is important. It starts with you. It starts with you just getting out there and making a decision that you've had enough of what you see around you and you can do something about it. Now, as someone who has been doing this show for 2 years with no profit, I understand how these guys, they're doing it out of their own pocket. They're not doing it for profit, but it can get tiring. So I'm giving you guys 10 out of 10 because you never gave up. And look what you've achieved, and look what you're about to achieve. Apparently, I visited only 3 sites, but apparently these guys have regenerated over 120 spaces and have affected about 4,000 people. They have a little army of about 500 youth from 18 to 35 pitching in, doing what they want and being inspired and inspiring each other. So at the end of the day, this is something that is going to last for generations because you're not only just transforming a space, but you're transforming minds. Brilliant. Kudos to you. 10 out of 10 for Public Space Network initiatives. So for the Fomo Travel Show, my name is Flight Captain Achoro Rosario signing out. Stay tuned for next episodes. There's still more coming up. We don't give up either. Don't forget to subscribe and we'll see you later. Bye.
It's gone.